In this video, I'm going to react to the world's deadliest race, the Isle of Man TT. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now, this video has been coming for such a long time. I remember one of the first videos I reacted to on this channel was, I think, the worst crashes of the Isle of Man TT. And it was just horrific. I mean, the Isle of Man TT has been going for something like, I think 110 years, and I believe it's had something like almost 300 fatalities. So if you average that out, that means for each year that the race goes ahead or the time trial goes ahead, at least 2 people die. That is just absolutely mind-blowing. I don't know of any other racing event, any other sporting event that has that many average fatalities per year of operation. But that video didn't really tell the story. It didn't really describe much of the TT itself. It kind of just showed, you know, the horrible bits, if you know what I mean. But this video here, it was recommended to me, and I'm hoping it's going to tell, you know, a story of how it came to be. You know, what were the origins of the Isle of Man TT? You know, such a legendary race that's so well known across the planet, and I really hope that this video just tells that story. So let's go. This is going to be me reacting to the Isle of Man TT, the world's deadliest race. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Gosh. And these are residential roads. You can see houses along the left and right, people there. This guy looks like he's going at least 120 miles an hour. Man.
My name's Connor Cummins, I'm 28 just, and I race motorbikes for a living.
The Isle of Man TT race is the oldest race in motorcycle history. It is considered to be the hardest and most daring racing still allowed. In 107 years of racing, there have been 242 deaths.
Okay, so it's a bit less than 300, but 242 over 100 years is still over 2 deaths a year on average. Goodness me.
4 deaths occurred this year.
4. 4 this year.
It's a street race. It's totally different to anything. They're racing on public roads, on super bikes with more than 200 brake horsepower, big sticky fat tyres on them.
And 200 horsepower might not sound like a lot, but when the bike only weighs maybe, what, 200 kilos? Maybe more, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, 200 horsepower. That is a crazy amount.
And it's the best race on the planet. And it holds a big, strong place in my heart.
Riders complete 6 laps throughout the race, with each lap measuring 37.5 miles in length. With over 300 turns, competitors race at breakneck speeds, averaging 130 miles per hour.
Gosh, 130 miles an hour average.
there's no. I suppose that you could say there's a little bit of fear, but like that's. To me, I think I see that as a good thing. It settles you when you're riding. You know, you're riding hard, and there's a line you don't cross. You know, and I think that fear sort of controls that a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't have to. You know, obviously with the danger side of it, you can be hurt and worse. Let's be realistic here. You know, there's been some severe things that happen. You know, and sometimes it doesn't have to be the individual's fault. You know.
Just imagine knowing that, you know, this time trial, this race that you're about to take part in, if you come off your bike, because most MotoGP bike races, you know, the corners have those kind of soft things that if the rider comes off, they go into it and then they're not hurt that bad. They can get really hurt. But here, if you come off your bike, you're likely going into a brick wall, someone's house, you know. If you come off your bike, there's a good chance you might die. Man, that is just... Man, these guys are brave. Oh my God.
Well, 2010 I had a big smash at the veranda on the mountain road.
Oh, that was him?
TT course. I lost the front end at 150 plus mile an hour.
Oh.
I ended up going over a hillside and cartwheeling down a hill. And next thing I knew I was in hospital with a broken back, dislocated knee, and a bust arm. You know, it's pretty horrendous, but that was that, and this is now. You know, it's all behind me, and
wow,
something I've forgotten about really, and you know, it's took a lot of getting back from. To be honest, it's took a lot of strength, physically and mentally, to get through it, and hopefully I'll start seeing the fruits of my labours.
Wow, this guy has a real warrior mentality, man. He's almost forgotten about it. He said, you know, he broke his back. Gosh.
Now we'll see. I'm on the best bike in the grid. I feel all right. All I do, I don't get carried away with predictions or anything like that, or any of that old nonsense. It's just whatever I'm feeling on the day. If I feel good, you know, I'll push because my bike's good. The Honda Fireblade is a brilliant bit of kit, and you know, I'd love to do myself and the team justice by getting a good result tomorrow. You know, and there'll be no one trying as hard as I am.
Needs no build-up from me. Here we go. The PokerStars Senior TT, the big race of the week. 1 minute, less than 55 seconds to go as the top boys are now...
That's Guy Martin, I think. I think he's like one of the best racers like ever. Like one of the best.
Now paddling these magnificent machines towards the start line on Glen Crutchley Road. Next away, number 10. 10 is Connor Cummins. The Ramsey rocket is launched down towards Spray Hill on the Honda.
Man.
6 laps of the mountain course, 226.38 miles ahead.
Whoa.
And Connor Cummins is on Glen Crutchley Road now, so we'll just see if Connor slots into second place. You can see all the BMW boys about to greet their charge. There is Connor Cummins slowing up. Connor is in second, 14 seconds down.
Throughout a grueling race, Connor Cummins is in a battle for first place against Michael Dunlop.
Nice.
Despite a neck-and-neck race, Connor comes in second.
Oh.
No one's forcing anyone to do this race at all. No one's forcing me to do it. I want to do it. I'm fully aware of what goes on. It's down to me. Everyone else is the same. There's not one man in that paddock who's signed up because they have to. It's because they want to. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. And that's it. If they personally choose to do it, nothing should stand in their way. I would hate it if some governing body came in and tried to ban the race, because come on, we don't want to live in a society like that. You know, you want to give people the freedom of choice.
At the end of the day, I'd only stop if I stopped enjoying it. If I wasn't enjoying my racing, then this place is not the place to be riding a motorbike. You know, all I could probably say is, you know, they were doing something that they loved, riding a motorbike and enjoying themselves. You know, it's very easy for me to sit here and say that. I wouldn't like to be in anyone's position who's grieving right now, you know. But hopefully they would take some kind of comfort in the fact that they were enjoying themselves and, you know, doing something they wanted to do.
Well done, mate. Burnout. Wow, I mean that man Connor and the rest of the guys that take part in the Isle of Man TT, they're probably the closest things we have to modern day gladiators. You know, I mean, to take part in a race, to willingly take part in a race that claims at least 2 lives on average per year is just absolutely, it's just mind-boggling. I mean, the kind of mindset that embraces that risk, that you could lose your life, it's just, I can't even begin to fathom it. And I can't, it must be so exhilarating being on those bikes, you know, going at that speed, knowing the consequences, but the thrill of victories, you know, the chase for the win is just so strong that you do it anyway. Absolutely tremendous. I'd love to go and watch it one day. The Isle of Man isn't too far from me. I think there's a ferry service that goes between mainland UK and the Isle of Man. So yeah, I definitely want to go see it. Maybe next year, because I think this year the race was cancelled. I'm not sure. But man, wow, what a race. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but they genuinely help me out, because if I know you enjoyed watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.